Good morning. Today's ride, here it is mid-June, and it's 60 degrees in the morning. You just can't beat it. And so I'm going to take the DF out for probably I don't know, anywhere from 10 to 20 mile ride this morning. It's Juneteenth, so it's the Juneteenth holiday here in the US. And so it's a holiday today, and I'm able to ride early in the morning. So I'm gonna get the DF ready, pump up the tires. I've got to add some GoPro mounts so I can have my camera on it, and then I will be off and running or riding. Here we go. So one of the things that I'm not really that fond of on the DF is having to remove the front tires to put air in them. Now I could just roll the Velo over on its side and pump up the tires, but that's kind of a hassle. I had to do the same thing on my Quest, and so that probably is just one of those things that you have to deal with in a Velomobile. I guess in a way the DF makes it easier because you can just remove the front tires. Now if I could find a way to put those Franken pedals inside the Velomobile, I wouldn't even have to wear these special shoes. Okay, so what I was just doing there was checking my reflection in the van, because in the DF there's no way to tell if the headlight is on when I'm inside the Velo. In the Quest, because the light sits inside the Velomobile kind of back in a hole, you can tell if it's on. And in the DF, because the air duct is in the front there, I can't tell if it's on. So I kind of check the reflection just to make sure it's on. Something I need to remember to do before I get in the Velo next time. So this is the stop sign where Dan and I made our turn the other day, and boy, I got here, I'm a little winded because I was really pumping. So I was holding about, well, when I looked down, I was anywhere from 13 to 17 miles an hour, even climbing those hills, which is good. So the DF, for me anyway, climbs a little bit better, and I can maintain speed a little bit better. I don't know if it has anything to do with the 70-tooth cog, or the gears in the back, or the overall fact that this Velomobile is about 10 pounds lighter or so. But yeah, so far it's very nice. Got the windscreen on, and it's feeling good. Now I think I am going to have to adjust the seat one more time. I may go up a little bit more on the back and then drill new holes that will push the seat back in the bottom so my legs and feet aren't rubbing the shell, which I'm not having any of those issues right now, but I want to make sure that it's going to be just about right to fit me. I guess maybe I should have ridden it a little bit more from where Bob had it set up, but at the time I thought that was in the wrong position, and it turns out it might not have been in the wrong position, and it might just been pedal adjustments or something, and I could have fixed it. But anyway, I will continue to work on the position of the seat to get it just right for me, because I still find myself sliding forward just a little bit, which also means I might need to bring the pedals back just a hair. Anyway, off again. As you can see, looks like it needs a little bit of an alignment. Above 20 miles an hour, it really starts to shake pretty bad, which means that the alignment is out just a little bit, which can be expected, because if this was set up for Bob with his weight in it, he weighs less than I do, so the alignment may be off just a little bit, which is something that I'll have to check. My friend Cameron has an alignment tool, and so we should be able to check alignment and see where it's out a little bit. When it's shaking like that, that's a good indication that the alignment is off, because I'm pretty sure the tires, which are essentially brand new, are fine. And even if you have a tire out of balance a little bit, it shouldn't wobble that much. So on the high-speed runs today, I've got to hang on to the handlebars to make sure that it's not wiggling around. On my Quest, I know the alignment was almost perfect, because I could almost ride hands-free in the Quest. So the DF is going to take a little more tweaking, it looks like. The summary of this ride, let's see what the summary is. Okay, so the summary is, I had 32 minutes total, 10.4 miles, which gives me my average speed of 19.45. My maximum speed was 34.65. My average cadence was 80. I really tried to keep the cadence up this time, and between 70 and 80 seems to be a comfortable cadence for me. My max cadence was 112. Climb was about 150 feet, and descent was about 167 feet, according to my Garmin. That's without the elevation correction on. So that's pretty good to me. That tells me that I've got about a 20 mile an hour average. Just starting off in the DF. So the DF feels much stiffer, so it does feel quicker. I think some of the quickness is too because I just have bigger gearing in this bike. It's got the 70 up front as opposed to the Quest, which has a 65. This Velomobile is a little bit smaller and a little bit lighter. Obviously that's going to help. The gearing in the back on this one, it's got higher gearing, so I don't know, I can't remember what the cassette on this one is, if it's a 9 or an 11 as the smallest gear, but even on this ride, out on my flat part on Darbytown Road, I was not in the highest gear, I'm pretty certain. I didn't check, but I'm pretty certain I wasn't. That was a pretty good inaugural ride for me. I am going to have to fix some of the things in here. I'm going to have to get a better water bottle holder because the foam one works okay, but the water bottle that I use is a 25-ounce water bottle. It's kind of tall. The other thing is where I put my GPS in a little pocket that Bob had glued onto the side, that fell off and hit me in the lap and kind of freaked me out. This ran really smooth. Now I am going to have to fix the steering. It is a little bit out of alignment, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take apart the struts, put the elastomers in it, and do the elastomer mod, which you guys have seen in this video where I did that to my Quest. And I'll do the elastomer mod on this one as well, because I do notice that it rocks quite a bit. I'm not the smoothest pedaler, and so it rocks quite a bit when I'm pedaling. And then I'll do the alignment and get it all set up for me, because yeah, it was almost unnerving. I was like, do I have a flat tire or what's going on? And it wasn't a flat tire, it was just, it's because at speed it's out of alignment a little bit, and so causes everything to start doing this, which eventually can wear things out. First of all, it's going to wear out your tires quicker. Secondly, it's going to possibly wear out steering linkages and all of the steering components that are involved, which could lead to some failures. And I know that the DF has had some catastrophic failures with some of the steering linkages, so I'm gonna have to go through and double check all that to make sure that it's okay and in working order. But other than that, it was a great ride. Good morning ride. Rode with the top on, as you saw, and that was very nice to ride with. All right, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Until next time, cheers.